Hello and welcome back to the Rogue campaign. It's episode 30 and we are going straight back into the contract that frozen. That frozen? That's awful English. That froze. It was this one, Mech Factory. I was meant to be going to bed, but I could not let this contract go unfinished. So, after the cursed mechlab episode, I thought it would be nice to just quickly go straight back in again and do another episode where we get some contracts done. Make some money. Because we need some money to waste time so that Yang can repair my new stalker, which we built. That's my biggest issue right now, more than anything, is just to generate some cash so that Yang can take his sweet time in fixing my stuff. Maybe carry on buying Argo upgrades. This makes me wonder, actually, whether we will technically complete this campaign quicker than the AC2 campaign. So the AC2 campaign took 39 episodes to complete. Every episode is roughly an hour long, or an hour and 10 minutes, or whatever. And we've already got our first assault, so we need 7 more. But that would be quite achievable, really. With 9 episodes more to go, all we'd have to do is make 1 assault per episode, and we would have enough to meet our objective. So anyway, it's hard to get excited about this mission. I did it before, and I was autopiloting it anyway, and it's not going to be any more difficult than it was last time. Let's just hope that it doesn't freeze, and then we can do something more interesting, right? That is my thought. I'm just going to reserve my turn away and let the enemy do whatever it is that they want to do. And then we're just going to run up, take the high ground, fill that salvage table with stuff, and go from there. What are your orders, Skipper? My orders are to run up the hill really awkwardly and weirdly. It's easier to run up the side of the hill than it is through the forest. Jump! Kintaro flies well. Shouldn't be too difficult for the old commando to get up here. I always wanted to rebuild the commando. I think I've said this previously. I wanted to rebuild it, but I never did. The great limiting factor in this game seems to be mechlab time. More than money, more than anything else, mechlab time is your limited resource if you're playing this game well. Oh, are you kidding me? Last time there was a load of really nice mechs. Now I got the friggin' chicken walker, which I could not care less about. And whatever that is, hopefully something worth salvaging. What should I use? Do you know what? The commando is just ideal for getting rid of the chicken walker. We'll have them trade missiles. 60% chance to hit, okay. Oh, that was nice. That was very nice.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Get him! Whatever he is. What are we looking at? An Enforcer and a Vindicator. Oh, this is all much less interesting than what there was last time, right? But whatever, we're just in it for the money. If we get them to punch out, it's as good as It's as good as... well, it's not. Let's be honest, it's not as good as before. We would have had ourselves... I got some really devastating headshots on some... I got some really devastating headshots on some thunderbolts, which would have been more than pleasing. And instead I'm here dealing with the dregs of trash, but whatever.
Ready to rock.
Ready to rock.
Affirmative.
Let's get these guys cleaned up, shall we? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to capture anything here. I'm just trying to make money, so... the bottom line is, it doesn't matter what they are, really. It just changes the C-bill amount a little bit. As long as I capture a complete mech, I'm going to get about 1 million C-bills. Plus any gear. Yeah, you can go for straight money, but I was also kind of thinking that it would be nice to capture some basic gear. Wow, large lasers are garbage. They're meant to have a bonus to hit, but I don't see it. It never feels to me like they've got a bonus chance to hit.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, get him.
Confirmed.
Fire at will! Oh, I think we hit the head there.
Standing by.
We certainly increased the guy's heat level, that's for sure.
Confirmed.
The real question is that can I get the headshots that I got last time? Because I feel like I was quite lucky last time. This time I feel like that luck is not going to be with me.
Skipper.
He has not got a shot
You got it.
on the right target. In fact, he basically doesn't have a shot at all, but, you know, whatever.
Let's see what you
30% chance to hit. And we hit, so whatever.
How's it going? Moving out.
Right, now the question is, can I rip this guy's head off? Chance to hit's pretty low. Ah, what the hell.
Target confirmed.
What's the worst that can happen? Let's reserve. Poor guy.
What's the plan?
So, the plan is... punch this guy in the side, hopefully break something.
Engaging.
Oh! Well, that answers that. Sweet.
Mech destroyed.
Well, I needn't worry. Money in the bank. Now we gotta do is kill this other guy. Which should not be too difficult. Since he's busy firing his gorse into space and he didn't move, so he's left himself completely vulnerable.
Roger.
Now,
Yup.
can I rip his head off? That's the question.
I'm rolling.
We have one precision strike to use. Let's call out the head for a 9% chance
I'm on him.
and fire away. Oh, I think we did hit the head there. Yeah, and he punched out. Sweet. Oh, there's another enemy. Look at that. Lyrian reinforcements.
Ready for orders.
Apparently.
Roger.
3 vehicles and a mech. Nothing to worry about.
Firing jump jet.
Let's go. I'm not even going to like try and brace or be clever or reserve. There's just no point.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I can't imagine anything that the enemy has to offer being even slightly a threat. This is just easy money mission. I suppose this goes back to what I was saying before about RogueTech
Ready for
can really be a grind at times. There's no danger here. There's just money to be had, to be made. So I'm just kind of playing for the sake of playing because I need the money. And everything's in repairs right now. And yeah, I could get the money a different way, of course. I could, for example, just, you know, sell some stuff. But that's just taking unnecessary risks. Oh my, it's an Orion. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? What weapons has he got? Okay, it's a stock Orion. How interesting. That's worth the capture. I take it back. I take it all back. I'll definitely be happy to capture that. So much for me, like, lamenting not getting those hunchbacks or thunderbolts from the version of the game that crashed.
consider it.
When there's an Orion to be captured. And I might even keep it. I wouldn't mind having an Orion. As far as mechs go, it's a right belter. Oh, I'm sorry, forgive me.
Receiving you. I copy.
Yeah, just get on the road, come on. Gotta close in. These look like they're all strikers, I think. Judging from the missile spam.
Skipper. I'm there.
Let's go.
Ten four.
Generate a little bit of heat doing this, but we might as well. Got nothing better to do. To soften the Orion up. Oh, it's a Demolisher R. What does the R stand for?
Receiving you.
The Demolisher R's rotary AC5s look quite nasty actually, so we'll just quickly kill that.
Awaiting orders. Here we go.
Let's get stuck in. Wow, that's a lot of armor. I'm not even going to fire, I'm just going to actually brace.
For orders. Heading out.
We will pull the commando back. Because the last thing I need is for the commando to be hit with a load of rotaries. Oh, cool, a headshot. Sweet. almost looked like he lasered himself for a second there. The way that kind of looked.
Roger that, Commander.
Right, let's get rid of this, shall we?
Affirmative.
Or not. Too much spread. Fortunately, it counts as an assault class, so I should be able to get the Black Knight in there to finish the job.
Yes, Commander.
Except the Black Knight has not got a shot. So never mind. I wonder, what are the odds of me hitting the head? 9% on a 35% chance. Not great. Nope. Better off just shooting at him. And not firing anything good. Just doing minor damage. Well, he hasn't got a shot on the commando, so that's the main thing. Oh, that really hurt.
Losing armor. Standing by.
Standing by.
Moving to position.
Right, let's get rid of these annoying little vehicles, shall we? I have an Orion to capture.
Locking on target.
Wow, he survived. That shocked me. Ooh, wrong button.
Yes, Commander.
How much armor has a striker got? Enough.
I understand. Engaging.
Blat. Oh, you missed. How could you miss? Oh well. Support weapons for the win.
One for the scrap heap.
I nearly took the support weapons off because I thought, well, I won't need them. But turns out I did need them. Right.
Good to go.
Do me a favor and get rid of that stupid vehicle. Please. In fact, get rid of both of them if you can.
Roger.
Wow, it is still alive. In fact, they both are. That was patently bad.
Yup.
That's not a devastation zone, is it? No. There's one of these dropship landing zones right next to this base. Right, let's try this again. That should be enough to kill both.
Firing.
Sweet. One down. And it's a clean kill on the second.
One more for the trash heap.
Let's get the Orion.
Ready for orders.
Guess we've got to start by knocking it over, right? So let's start getting, let's get our hits in.
Locked on for physical attack.
Nice.
Scored a critical hit. Reporting.
Kintaro just needs to jump on in.
Confirmed.
Put the heat in. I'm wondering actually, if I use a precision strike with the Kintaro, 60% roughly chance to hit the head. Let's go for it, why not? Oh, nice!
Reporting. Critical hit. What's up, boss?
We should now be able to just pile in the necessary damage. Just being careful not to stand in that friggin' dropship zone. Otherwise my easy profit mission is going to become a devastating loss mission. Yeah, he took some good headshots there. In fact, he's in such a position now that I think a medium laser shot would roughly do it. Yes, it would. Let's try precision striking again. It's only a 50% chance, but whatever.
Firing.
Oh, I think it's a hit. No, but it is a knockdown. Front torso is still pretty thick.
Standing by.
Man, it's been forever since I rotated on the spot like I had bulwark. Get the head!
Taking the shot.
Yes! Sweet. Job done. Give me that Orion. Oh man. Nice. Show me the money. Oh, look at this loot. Yes, please. Oh. Yeah, I really would like a complete Orion, actually. Oh, it's only 4 pieces. Why is it not 5? Well, I don't know why it's not 5, but I'm still going to get it. There's also a Gauss rifle, which ironically is not that good in RogueTech. Rotary AC5's very nice. Double heat sinks, improved jump jets, and a load of other junk. Right, let's get more Enforcer because I might be able to complete one and sell that off for profit. Oh wow, I think we got all the mech parts pretty much. Sweet. What a haul. Easily worth giving up the sea bills. Of course, I have a load of mechs that are currently being built, so if I scrap them, I'll get a refund on the repair costs as well that I had paid to fix them. Okay, 75-ton Orion. So in theory, if I scrap this Vindicator, for example, I should also get a refund on whatever I was going to do for it. Right? I don't know if you do get a refund though, if you just do it directly like this. A 55-ton Enforcer does not represent a significant upgrade from anything in particular apart from this Panther. Oh, it's worth 2.7 million sea bills. Is it an elite one? No. No, it's just worth a small fortune. So there you go. It's worth a small fortune, and it has 8 support hard points, which is very nice. And I think it comes with a ghost rifle. And I am just going to scrap it. Doesn't that feel like a waste? But that solves my cash flow problems for the next million years. Poor Yang. I'm working this guy to the bone. I love the Orion. Its trait in all the MechWarrior games was that it, wasn't fantastic, but it was easy to repair. It was just a solid piece of kit. Oh man, it's got hardpoint problems. It's got hardpoint problems. It's like the Black Knight. If there was ever a mech that actually would be the one for a rotary AC-20, it's this one. Because it has got hardpoint problems. Actually, do I have another targeting computer? I have a rangefinder. No, I don't. That is unfortunate. It feels like this would make a good first long-range mech. A severe lack of hard points makes this not very useful. Let's go with this. So we've got the punch. We need the mobility to go with that because it's short range. I'll have exactly 4 heavy jump jets. That's perfect. No equipment wasted. Okay. 42 heat to fire it. Jesus, autocannons like run hot as well. So that sucks. Yeah. Why not? These Thunder Thighs are never going to lose those. Now the question is, what do we do with the last 3 tons? Do we armor up? Do we add medium lasers, maybe? The lack of hard points really hurts this mech a lot. I say we add a couple of medium lasers as standoff weapons. And we armor up the all-important sections of the mech. In fact, we can use the right-hand side as the shield. Man, what a shame. A classic mech, but a lack of hard points is just murdering it. It's going to have to be this, or it would have to be some sort of long-range laser LRM boat kind of a thing. I could see a future in it having a couple of LRM-15s and a rotary autocannon too for long-range devastation, but without the prerequisite targeting computer and plus accuracy mods, there's just no way it's going to do damage. Still, it's a solid piece of kit. Certainly can be useful. And that rotary autocannon 20, I'm sure, will find great use. So the question is what to do next. 27 days until the upgrade is done. I have a solid team of mechs now available. Battle, ambush convoy, ugh. How about a nice, simple destroy base for money? Yeah? Yeah, why not? And then we're going to burn some time, because I have lots of money. What I don't have is mechs that aren't fixed. Mechs that are fixed. Most of them aren't fixed. I shudder to even think of what Yang's backlog looks like right now. Have we beaten the record of 144 days? Considering the amount of mechlab upgrades that we have done, I think we've pretty solidly and competently managed to fill the poor bastard's queue. But hey, we got an Orion. We now have a lance that could feature 3 heavies and an assault. So that's pretty much endgame territory, even if the Orion is not so great. The Elite Stalker is like... Let me just first start by saying that the Stalker is the most ugly, hideous mech that ever was designed. It's like literally an upturned like yogurt pot or something on legs. I don't even know what to say about it. It's so hideous. But can't argue with that 450 alpha. And if it punches you, it's going to be 500 plus. That's pretty scary stuff. Right, let's go. This is a nice good map for me with water to take advantage of. Incoming! What is he? I can't even see. How can he help? In fact... Yeah, whatever. What have we got? Oh, it's a grasshopper! Always wanted a grasshopper. I'm ready to collect assaults now, to be fair. I'm not that interested in the grasshopper anymore. Apart from the considerable amount of money that it would represent. I need to get closer.
Let's see what this baby can do.
Confirmed. Oh man, I could get a clean shot from up there. Oh, just with the UAC-5, that's why. No problem. At the end of the day, we've got to get rid of that evasion. That's why long range is rubbish. The trebuchet can have a go, because SRMs... See, so SRMs have got good accuracy, and this mech has got a targeting computer, And we're still only looking at a 40% chance to hit, which is pretty bad. See what I mean? This quad PPC grasshopper is like some sort of Frankenstein design. I don't really see a world in which it's a clever design. But I just work here.
Receiving you. Yes, Commander.
Kintaro can still not get close enough. Let us reserve and see if the grasshopper is stupid enough to move forward. No, he's moved to the high ground instead.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Although, it doesn't really make sense to do that because, you know,
Standing by.
now he's not in the water. And that would have really benefited him, considering what he is.
Aye, aye.
So, as it stands, we're just going to have to spam missiles at him while closing in. That's a lot of missiles. That's probably a trebuchet.
Reporting.
Ah, we are almost in range.
Target acquired and locked in.
If we get him hot, of course, he will lose his evasion.
Skipper.
And if he loses his evasion, he is done.
Yes, Commander. Aye, copy.
So I am going to risk firing my plasma at him.
Locking up.
Oh, I hit him with the plasma. He's going to heat. Sweet. You're mine now.
Ready to rock. Roger that.
And suddenly those 50% chances to hit become 90.
Engaging target.
Sweet. Next turn I'm going to rip this guy's head off.
What's the plan?
What's the plan? The plan is walk up here, thus giving me LOS. Oh no, I still can't see. But let's rip this guy's head off,
Certainly.
if you can.
That hit something good.
Oh, there goes his heat sinks.
Receiving you. On it.
90% chances to hit, which make no sense. I mean, look at this shot, right? It's from behind cover, up against a guy that's lying down flat. You'd think that the only thing you could hit was his legs, and it would be very hard. But as it stands, I've already hit his head a billion times, and now I just need to hit it once more and he's dead. And I've got a 90% chance. Oh! Hideous.
Tango's trash.
The tango is trash. Come on in, trebuchet. I'm pretty sure it's a trebuchet.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I've captured me a grasshopper. You know, this may be heresy considering that I've just built an Orion. But I might actually just sell. I might just sell the grasshopper.
They've got a lock on me.
Jesus Christ, has that thing got enough weapons?
Barely a hit, Commander. You have orders?
Yeah, I do have orders. And they are to go here. Let's figure out what the hell this is. Oh, it's a thunderbolt, not a trebuchet. Wow, close enough. Are you able to precision strike this guy in the head? Yeah, let's do that. And we hit him as well.
Ready for orders.
Jump! Not really got a great chance to hit here, so just
Engaging with target.
do some light damage.
Waiting for orders.
Uh,
Heading out.
let's get rid of these turrets as well. Except I can't see them.
Aye, up. Aye, Skipper. Full speed. No target.
Full speed ahead.
They've got a center lock on me.
Oh my god. Wow, he just completely and utterly whiffed every single shot.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, I can actually punch this guy now. I'm going to sacrifice all my evasion to do it though. So I'd better finish the job.
Solid connection on that one.
Sweet.
Standing by.
And then we'll just move up.
Heading out.
Throw missiles at the guy. In fact, considering my chances to hit here, I think I can just do a cool target on the head.
On it.
Maybe get him. Yes!
Target.
Sick. Brutal.
Ready to rock.
Okay.
I'm there.
Now all we do is we watch as two heavies pull this base apart. Shredder. Heavy sniper. Heavy sniper. Okay. Too far away. Ah, they're all too far away. They are too far away.
Receiving you. Move order received.
Okay. None of my weapons hit the other target? Yes, okay. So if the PPC connects, then that's perfect.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Yes! Double plasma wins the day. Sweet!
That turret is gone.
Shredder turret I think is out of range. And I don't know what the rear turret is. If it were an LRM turret, it would have been spamming me by now. Oh, it's also a shredder turret, so it's kind of pointless. I guess this base was more designed to deal with attacks coming in from this valley than from coming in from the water side, but
Receiving you.
tough luck.
Confirmed.
Shutdown alert, Jesus. Ah, man, too much jump jets. That's fine. We'll brace.
Ready for order. Position confirmed. Target acquired.
No real threat from the rear shredder turret. I'm not close enough to it.
What are your orders, Skipper?
And I can't hit it anyway. The UAC-5 could hit it. Why not?
Let's see.
Start softening up the buildings while just putting some bonus fire into the rear turret. The USC-5 seems like a really good all-round weapon, actually. But, you know, once again,
You have orders?
beating the dead horse here. Accuracy in this game is very low. So,
Going skyward.
without the correct kind of targeting computer, it's a folly to rely
Good to go.
on autocannons.
Standing by. Moving to position.
Moving to position. Turn the infernos off because they're pointless.
Splitting target.
Oh, it survived.
Structure down. It's history.
Dramatic zoom in.
Level. Confirmed. I'm rolling.
Kind of funny how these bases are covered in modern satellite dishes. Or like, not even modern satellite dishes anymore, but what would be considered old school satellite dishes now. We're set 1,000 years in the future, but we're still using satellite dishes from 1980.
I'm on him.
Pop. 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 Spending all this time zooming in, I can't actually look at what's going on.
Ready for order.
Exiting combat.
Reporting. Target acquired and locked in.
Shred away.
Roger that. Digging in.
That's the war crimes solution to building destruction. Is to
Got it.
don't sprint. Ah, it's switched to sprinting, so it's like it's not letting me shoot. But yeah, the war crimes solution to building destruction, of course, is to get your flamethrowers out, burn it to the ground.
Oh,
Sweet. Show me some more of that sweet salvage. Or maybe we just sell the grasshopper, much to the dismay of everybody watching. Always wanted a grasshopper. These long-range PPCs actually do less. They do the same damage as a large laser. They actually do less damage. They only weigh 3 tons. Oh, they're light. They're light particle projector cannons. They're not ER PPCs. They are light PPCs. They are effectively a heavy laser, except better. They are better than a heavy laser. Heavy laser. Wow, I'm gonna get so many heat sinks. Plus crit medium lasers or whatever. A minus heat PPC would be nice, but you know, once again, we're here for the money. And boy, did we get the money. We got all the bits. Ah, we got the nice PPC, so that's good. I think now the next episode it's gonna be 4 skull plus missions from now on. It's time to fart. Time to fart. Yes. No, it's time to start farming assaults non-stop. Here she is. Which Wolverine is this? That's not one that we just used, is it? No, that's like a basic one that I made a while back. Let's scrap it, because I do actually want the grasshopper. And then we're going to burn some money. We're going to get everything fixed up. We're going to give poor Yang some actual time. So here's the thing. If there were light PPCs, why wasn't it... Why did the AI not fire them all? They only raised 25 heat each. How odd. This mech had all the tools necessary to fire these laser cannons all the time. This is another mech that makes an amazing skirmisher with 10 support hard points to play with. You could fill this bad boy with machine guns. Jump jet mark eyes. They're quite heavy though. And it's got nearly full armor by design. Well, I have one spare jump jet mark eye. So 2 jump jets is the most I can do. These melee damage mods are pretty amazing, to be fair. What have I got? Okay, so we're looking at what is effectively large lasers. However, to round them out, I think I actually just want to add some medium lasers. That should give us a heat level of 48 per turn, with jumping being relatively heat cheap since we've only got 2 jets, although they are extended range ones. You know, I could finally do something with all these bloody stupid small lasers. Yes, I could go to the shop and buy heavy machine guns and make a more effective build. But where would be the fun in that? We're just going to use whatever we have lying around. One heat. That's all it generates. The basic flamer. It's not bad at all, really, is it? Okay. Obviously, this is going to run hot. We are looking at a 280 damage and 40 heat alpha, which is not bad. But we are also looking at running very hot. In fact, we can stick some more of these small lasers in to further increase the potency of our Alpha Strike. And then we need to work out how to pay for it all. It seems obvious to me. We'll add another heat bank, because why not? And then we'll get some more heat sinks in. Double heat sinks, best heat sinks. I'm not going to risk yet another double heat sink in here. I need to keep at least 1 or 2 spare for combat losses. Okay, so the alpha is 124 and the dissipation is 60, plus we have 20 banking. So we can alpha twice pretty safely. And jumping is only 23 heat, so these jump jets are just basically for maneuvering. The Grasshopper is pretty quick mech, so. And we've got our light PPCs, just 2 of them, 80 damage. Nothing exciting, but just a bit of long range capability for when we need it. Just following my style of just using whatever I've got. I still haven't found the mech yet that I want to put all my advanced materials in, but it will definitely be an assault, that's for sure. Right, the backlog is 127 days, which is pretty ridiculous. So, there aren't any more full 4 skull contracts here. 4.5 I think is too hard, or will probably be too hard. I think 3.5 to 4 is what we want. So let's change planets and see what we get. See if we can find somewhere with nice tags. Research, Comstar, blah blah blah. This actually looks fine. We could just go here. Well, let's not just pick the first thing that we find, shall we? Research, Comstar, former Star League, mining, recreation. I kind of like that one as well. Oh, what's this one that's got everything? Nah. Nah. Wow, that's got most of the nice tags. Manufacturing Arctic World. Sweet, I like Arctic. Mining, rich, research, Comstar presence, former Star League presence, large population, mega city. Let's go to Capella. I think this is the capital, if I remember correctly. Travelers in need. Quite happy to just, considering that I have no pilot injuries, I'm quite happy to give up medical points. I also have enough money to pay off my financials for the rest of time. It's just a matter of time now until we win, right? Do I get the 7 assaults within effectively 8 or 9 more episodes? I need to find 7 assaults. And then this will have been quicker than the AC2 campaign. I do actually feel like this has been less challenged than the AC2 campaign. The AC2 campaign was a uniquely difficult challenge, which I honestly recommend that people do it. Have a go. It was so hard. And yet, oh man, that's a nice large laser, isn't it? +1 accuracy, +1 evasive ignore. I always wanted to build a light rifle boat, because 30 damage and basically no heat generation for 3 tons and 2 critical space actually struck me as very, very good. Plus it has massive range. But anyway, I've not really done much experimentation. I'm tempted to buy that.
New weapon systems available.
Small laser +1 accuracy, +1 evasive ignore. Do you know, it really doesn't matter for small weapons. They usually have a 90% chance to hit anyway. Extra damage would have been better. Rangefinder doesn't really excite me. Targeting computer is the only thing I ever want. These EWS things are very pricey. I'd almost be tempted to sell them if I have any. Shadowhawk bits for 500,000. That would have been quite nice a long time ago. Okay, we're just going to burn time for the next episode. We burn slightly more money for a morale bonus. It's only +1 though. Not really very exciting. The morale's been well worked out. If you're rich, you can increase it. But you're not just getting 50 for free like you did in the vanilla campaign. Burning time.
We just completed those upgrades.
Actually, before we carry on burning time, we're just going to check the contracts list that there is actually stuff here that we want to do. 50,000. Very pricey. You know what? Why not? It was either that or the final pod, the gamma pod. 50,000 a month is nothing to me now. There was a time when that would have hurt, but not anymore. And that's just more room to stick stuff, to stick all these assault mechs that I'm meant to be collecting. Okay, the evil, oh, sweet. Let's take advantage of the local connections. Sweet, it's going to get my stuff fixed even quicker. So yeah, as I was saying, and I keep forgetting to look at these contracts. What was I saying? Yeah, the new mech bays, I'm going to get them filled up with assaults. And having the extra mech bays as well just means that I can scrap mechs directly without having to replace existing ones. Or if I want to replace an existing one, I can put the mech in an empty bay, go to the existing one, cancel any repairs if there are any repairs going on, and then sell it. Because I'm pretty sure I've been losing money by not cancelling the work jobs. Okay, we've got 2 4-skull missions and a 3-skull. And that seems pretty good to me. An escort. I'm not 100% sure I want to do an escort. Although, actually, usually that's okay. And an assassinate, that's usually risky. Stolen goods, ambush convoy. Don't really like ambush convoy. I think we'll do these 2 contracts and then we'll move to another planet. Makes sense to me. While we're at it, let's repair the heavies, yeah? So I have the power that I need.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Burning money. Jesus, 100,000. 100,000 C-bills per month to run that elite mech. So not even slightly cheap.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Okay, we're down to 45 days. I think this is a good place to stop. Just going to level up my mech warriors quickly. And then we're going to hit out those 4 skull missions and refill my coffers because we just emptied my coffers.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Which sucks.
Ready for orders. Confirm. Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. I don't need to level him because I'm not using him.
Training
I
complete.
find myself not taking injuries recently,
Awaiting orders.
Mech warrior training complete.
which is, I don't know, it's just how it's worked out. Okay, so join me next time. We're going to do some 4 skull missions. We're going to try and get some more assaults. We are currently 1 out of 8 required assaults. And we have 6 empty bays to fill for our assault lineup. I think I'm pretty happy with what I have here. I have a fine selection of all-round mechs. So the time has come to fill out the bottom bay with assaults. That's our victory condition. We've got to fill out all 6 of these bays with assault mechs. Doesn't matter what they are, doesn't matter what condition they're in. That was the goal, was lances of assault mechs. So 8 assault mechs. Join me next time, and 8 episodes. That's a secondary objective. If we can do it in 8-hour-long episodes, so approximately 16 contracts, seems very doable to me.